Hey guys, welcome back to Two Girls,
One Mukbang. I'm Bears.
and I'm Butters, and thank you guys so much for coming to dinner tonight. It's been a little bit, it's been a busy week, it's been a hot minute, a cold minute, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on around here.
Well, at least today is Friday, right?
That's right,
At
thank
least
God.
today, when you guys are seeing this, is going to be Friday.
Yeah, and we've been doing nothing but a whole bunch of adulting, but before we talk about all of our adventures and all the things going on, tell us what we are having for dinner tonight.
What we are having for dinner tonight, we're so glad you guys came to join us. Tonight we are having, this is a barbecue chicken. It's got barbecue sauce, in it, Worcestershire sauce, honey, other spices. I'm missing something, but I'll remember. Oh, pineapple juice, and then pineapple on top. And then over here, we have organic brown rice, and it's crushed up peanut. And over here, we have roasted carrots.
Love roasted carrots.
We love roasted
oh my
carrots.
God, we love roasted
So
veggies.
many spices in there. And then we also have coconut. This is dried coconut flakes on top. It's also cooked with honey and olive oil in a spice mixture. So garam masala, basil, oregano, salt, pepper, garlic salt, garlic powder, onion powder. So quite a few different spices went into the spice mixture.
I had nothing to do with any of this today. This is all Bear's hard work. She put this all together. I was busy working today, and by the time I got home,
She had videos to go
I
through.
had videos to go through and comments to deal with, and to give back the love that you guys keep giving to us all the time.
Yes,
so, yeah.
and speaking of love, please hit
right.
that like, subscribe, notification bell.
That's right.
So you know when we're having you guys over for dinner.
That's right. As we keep saying, you know when the lesbians are having dinner.
That's right.
Let's be honest.
Let's be
Come to
honest.
dinner
You
with the
wanna come.
lesbians. So let's break into this meal before we start getting
Yeah,
into
let's
some,
show our beautiful display plates.
Yep. Oh my God, it smells almost like Thai food.
But it's not.
But it's not. And if you understand, I love Thai food. I love the smell of it. I love the coconut. I love the pineapple. I love lemongrass.
Show them your plate,
I
Butters.
can't get over here too much.
Yeah, be careful of this rice mountain.
So
You're gonna dip all the juice.
I'm not tipping nothing out because these are angled plates. We are good. So anyhow, this is about as good.
Turn so they can see the
Without
other side.
I have to get Mission Impossible here.
Turn the plate.
Hold on, I'm getting Mission Impossible here, and the plate is hot. So
You can see the steam.
hopefully you guys can see this.
Thanks
and
to the
steam.
tin foil.
That's right. Hashtag tinfoil dreams.
Yes, we've seen a lot of you using tinfoil. We're very proud. And we're very happy
That's
you guys
right.
have adapted to the tinfoil life.
And we are glad you guys are having hot meals.
Yes. Here we go. Here's my chicken, pineapple, rice, and roasted carrots.
Can't
Yum.
wait to dig in.
All right.
Wait, let's try it. Let's see how this fork's gonna work today.
Yeah, let's see how this fork's going to work.
Ooh, it's actually working.
Ooh.
It actually dug into the chicken pretty good. Look at that hot, steamy chicken bite.
Hot, steamy chicken. Try it out.
That is
Butters.
so tender. I'm gonna get some of my
Spicy barbecue
organic,
sauce.
spicy barbecue sauce because I like a little more spice.
Here's for you.
Woo!
Ah. That's good.
It's really good. I cannot wait
Yum.
to dig into the rest. There's so much other stuff here. There's so much.
That was good. So earlier today, I was thinking about the Super Bowl. We had no idea where the Super Bowl was going to be played. And then we looked it up online, location of 2019 Super Bowl, and we found it was going to be in the ATL. And then we started pondering our minds. Who do we know that lives in the ATL? I'm like, Honeylicious and Alicia.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, if you know Honey from
Bougie
Palates, her new nickname, she already knows, is Honeylicious. And anyways, Honey and Alicia from Bougie Palates, I started thinking of them, and I started thinking of Honeylicious, and I was like, I wonder if Honeylicious is going to be up at that Super Bowl up in the ATL. Since she's balling, brushing her shoulders off with her king crab legs and her shrimp, and her hot plate and her pimpin' house.
She's got a great setup.
We were wondering if you were going to let us know, Honeylicious, if you're going to the Super Bowl, girl. In a little sweet box overlooking at the Mercedes-Benz complex up in the ATL.
She's going to be living the good life.
Cheers!
Cheers
to the good life!
Speaking of Super Bowl, we know who's playing, of course. It's the Rams.
What?
Woot woot! Versus the Patriots. Woot woot!
Her two favorite teams. How lucky.
Yeah, my two favorite teams. And I'm going to say this again for the record. Want the Rams to win, but anyhow, the Patriots. Every time the Patriots come on, when we watched that last game, all of a sudden I looked over and like Bears was Mad Dog in the TV set, and I'm like, what the heck's going on? And she's like, I can't stand that Tom Brady. I don't like his look. I don't like his look at all. And tell him why you don't like his look.
Because he gives, okay, when he's out in public and he's doing an interview, he's always in things like suave suits, fancy shoes, acting like I'm the head guy, I'm in charge, I'm the boss. That's how he's acting in the interviews and when people are watching him on camera. The moment he's on the field and something doesn't go his way, he looks like he's about to cry like a little girl. And the faces he gives all the time, these faces when things aren't going his way. And then here he was crying in the back of the locker room when they lost that Super Bowl. Was it the Super Bowl they lost?
Against the Eagles, I think, yeah.
He was crying in the back. I'm just like the Sandlot. There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in football. Anyways, that's just my feelings and opinions about Tom Brady.
Even if the Super Bowl
Butters thinks he's fabulous.
I love him. I love Tom Brady. Him and Bill Belichick, I think, are a great quarterback coach combo. But you know what? We've talked about this before, and we totally believe that Sean McVay and Jared Goff are going to like surpass him.
Yep, the next dynamic duo.
They are the next dynamic duo.
Yep.
So be prepared. Be prepared.
And also, too, another thing about Bill Belichick is every time he goes to the game, all these other coaches are wearing special types of shirts or nice outfits when they're going to the game. He always goes, it looks like in a garbage sack. It looks like he's almost a hobo out in the field. This dude's a multi-millionaire, one of the top coaches to ever coach in the history of the NFL. But he goes out there, looks like he's just heading home from a long time at the gym. He's been at the gym for 2 or 3 hours and says, you know what? I'm not going to take a shower here. I'm going to take a shower at home. But he makes a little detour right to the football game to coach the game before he goes home and takes a shower. That's how he always looks to me.
I think he just rolls out of bed and throws on a Glad bag.
A Glad bag?
I don't think there's any working out involved. Did you see his physique?
That's true. There's probably, you're right. You're right. There's no working out involved.
Nope. He's Glad bagging it.
If you guys did not join us on this last Sunday's or the Sunday before that, live, on our live, we have had a heck of a time. Everyone that's been there knows how wild and crazy the conversation has been. And even Wanda Wu, my homegirl in Seattle, gave us a name. A name for the Sunday night. Canna's got Canna After Dark on Saturday nights, okay? So, Sunday night, our live feed, Wanda Wu said, what should it be called? It should be called Lesbian Love Night. Sunday Lesbian Love Night.
Sunday Lesbian Love Night. With
So,
2G1M.
2G1M. You never know what's going to happen. We have a secret drawer that we pull from every Sunday.
Find the toy of the week.
We won't give away what it is or what it's going to be, or you'll have no idea. You'll have to join in on Sunday night and find out what's in our secret little drawer. We'll see what the mood is like and who shows up Sunday to see how wild and crazy we're going to get.
Because we become two wild and crazy girls.
If the mood is right, this Sunday night, be there or be square, baby.
Heck yeah, you need to come to our lives. They're so much fun.
Hell yeah.
So when I got home today after work, I had to go take a look at something outside of my car because I'm still having a couple issues. I'm going to have to take it to the mechanic, but at least it's drivable for the most part. But, so I get home and Neurotic Nancy was outside.
In front of her parents.
In front of her parents. And you want to know what was going on at her parents' place? They were getting the roof redone. So we're still in construction mode over at Neurotic Nancy's place right now. So, oh my God, I'm telling you. I don't understand how these guys get any freaking work done out there, because literally all she was doing was going on and on and on about this one dog and the dog food that it uses and likes and dog foods that it doesn't like. And then she just proceeded to like go around her truck and continue to like talk to these guys as they're still doing stuff. And I'm just like out there in my car going like, God, will you just go in the house? Will you just shut the F up? Like seriously, Nancy, like just shut up. Like I go out in the backyard, her dogs are barking. I come out in the front yard, she's barking. Like I don't know what to do anymore. Like I'm just like, if you guys ever have a neighbor like that, what did you guys do? Because we're at our wit's end.
You know, tweakers like to run their mouth all day and all night. She's one of those. She'll encounter someone, and all of a sudden her brain will trigger and say, okay, unload, unload. And she'll just like diarrhea of the mouth every piece of information she's ever collected about any dog she's ever had. Like anyone had even asked her about the dog. No one had asked her about anything.
And if you want to know more about Neurotic Nancy, we have a whole Neurotic Nancy playlist to get put together. So you can check that out. You can find out why we're having issues with Neurotic Nancy. If you've never heard these stories before, if you haven't heard them, you will.
You're getting forked. You're getting forked.
Neurotic Nancy can go get forked.
And now it is time for Cost of This Plate. Drum roll, please,
Let's
birds.
see how much we get the table to move today.
Cost of this plate was $3.14, baby. Woo! $3.14 for this huge organic chicken breast, pineapple slice, organic carrots, brown rice, topped with peanuts, coconut, pineapple, sriracha sauce. Oh boy. $3.14. Think about it.
All this deliciousness.
Mmm.
It's so freaking good. And you know exactly what went into it.
Yes. I sure as heck know what went into it.
Yeah.
I cooked the whole frickin' meal. 1950s up in here. That's right.
Speaking of decades.
What about it?
We had this, we were sitting there watching something the other day. I can't even remember what it was. And we were talking about what Bears would do if she were a Tupperware lady. Because she's always talking about her pimp lifestyle. And how
I'm always talking about my pimp lifestyle?
Oh my, you're always talking about your pimpness.
Keep in mind that I've been faithful to her for over 4 years.
She's still a pimp though, you know it.
Pimp at heart, but I've retired my pimp hat years ago. 4 years ago. Over 4 years ago.
Yes, over 4 years ago.
The pimping spirit never dies.
Right? You can't keep a good pimp down.
That's right. Can't keep a good pimp down. When I graduated high school, my first car when I was 17, I will show you a picture of the exact type of car I had when I was 17 years old. I'll put it right down here. This is a 1994 Chrysler Town and Country. And I thought I was a baller, playing Chingy, playing Nelly, Slim Shady, playing all this Luda, playing all this Pretty Ricky, beautiful songs.
The only thing she didn't have is a rag top, like a convertible.
That's right.
Imagine if you would have had a convertible, right?
Oh my God.
Pimp status would have went even higher.
I know.
We were watching one of our friends' lives the other day, and you know who you are, Miss It's Wanda Woo-Doo. So
It wasn't her live. It was her.
Oh, it was one of her
Not
other
her
videos.
live.
But anyhow, Wanda had one of her videos up the other day, and she was eating out of these, like, one of these glorious 1970s, like, Pyrex/glass bowls.
Hold on, we'll try to
That
find
came
a
in whole
picture.
set. We'll put a
And
picture
right here, so you can see what type of bowls we're talking about.
You guys know these bowls. You guys know these bowls well because your parents either had these bowls or your grandparents had these bowls. And they didn't just have one, they had the whole set. They had the blue one, they had the white one, they had the dark green one. They had them with all these little patterns all over. They had ones that you could put casseroles in. I'm telling you, everybody had those glass.
My grandparents still have them.
My mom still has them.
Mm-hmm.
And your other grandparents still had them too.
Yeah.
Everybody had them. I know my aunt still has them. I know my brother probably has some. Everybody does. If you don't have them, you're lying. Or you're not old enough to appreciate this old stuff. But anyhow, it brought us back to some nostalgic memories of like Tupperware, because my grandmother used to sell Tupperware all the time.
I remember the women had parties.
Yes.
And people would go door to door to sell different things. There wasn't internet or buying stuff on the TV yet. So they would have Tupperware parties. Or Avon parties or different types of parties.
Electrolux friggin' vacuum parties.
So then, I got us thinking, if I was in the 1970s, what kind of job like that would I have? And I thought, Eureka! I would be a Tupperware lady. You know why? Guess what? All these wives are at home alone, bored, away from their spouse all day long. I come in with all my Tupperware goodness, all my cooking skills. Ladies, it's time for a Tupperware demonstration. Oh man, they would love it, and I would love it even more. I would have definitely. We can get into. How do you get into all these milfy homes? Back in the 70s, how do you infiltrate the milfy home to see the milf? You get the milf when she's alone. The kiddies are at school, the hubby's at work, she's at home, bored and lonely. Tupperware.
On the phone.
Yeah, Tupperware parties. And then you can make money, flirt with all the milfs, get to know all the neighborhood gossip. Aces!
I know, right?
But there's no Tupperware ladies anymore.
I think there's still Tupperware ladies, but I don't even think they do it the same anymore.
Everything's online now. No one goes into the houses and cooks anything.
Right.
I know they used to have pampered chef parties.
Oh my god, I remember those things.
That was actually my first job when I was like 14. This lady at the church, she did pampered chef, and I would do all her stamping for her. She was another one I thought was a MILF, but I was way too young, and she's not going to take the hints anyway. She was going through a divorce and had kids. Anyways, hindsight's always 20/20. But anyways, that was my first job, stamping packets for pampered chef. And you know how when I do things with my hands, imagine me trying to the paper and stamping.
No, I cannot, because she's not really good with like busy work with the hands. Like she's more like I can grab something, I can fling it or throw it and lift it. Like
hell yeah.
If it comes to like detailed stuff, ain't happening. Ain't happening at all. That's
painting
more my
model
thing.
cars or doing little detail. No. That ain't for me.
That would be me.
The closest I come to that, I'm probably drawing blood. I can do that just fine. You know, in the medical field for sure.
Yeah, just figure out how to find a vein and you're set, right?
We have not seen our simpatico brothers and sisters for days. Our buddies Mike and Isis. We just want to say that we miss you.
We do
and that
miss
we
you
love
guys
you
very
guys
much.
to the moon. I know they're probably not going to watch this video because they said they're taking a week off, but we hope you guys are doing well and you're getting lots of rest and rejuvenation.
And then you guys are like just in your own space doing what you guys need to do, taking care of you, and then we'll see you guys when you're back.
We hope to see you
are
very
missed.
soon.
You guys
We
are
missed
very
you guys. Mwah!
Mwah.
For my simpaticos. So this week, I finished up, I had jury duty, which is a big pain in the A, as everyone knows. I've never met someone that says, oh, I'm just so excited to go to jury duty next week. Never heard it, never will. So I have to go to jury duty. This was actually my first time I ever went to jury duty my whole life because I never got summons, or when I did get summons, I had moved to a different area so you don't have to go anymore
Never got it.
to jury duty because I moved to a different area, so it wasn't even the same area. So this week was my first time going to jury duty, which was okay. I built it up in my mind that it was going to be worse than it was, but you just had to sit around all day. So I had to sit around from 9 a.m., took a freaking lunch break from, 12 to 1:30, and then after that, got out about 4 o'clock. I was so lucky because my number never got called to go up the stairs to the court. There was like probably 120 people, and only 20 of us got left in the waiting room, which I was so excited for. I'm like, don't put me on the jury, don't want to go. So it worked out beautifully. It worked out perfect. So I was so glad about that. And actually, everyone's pretty quiet. I just read my Rumi poetry book. Obviously, the universe wanted me to read Rumi's poetry book for 7 hours. So that's what I did. And pretty much everyone wasn't that annoying. There was one guy that was like coughing annoyingly. I don't know if he was a smoker or what. It didn't seem like he was like sick. He was just like more of a smoker's type cough.
Like a
Yeah. And then there was this one lady, this one skinny lady that was like, I never heard someone eat an apple so loud in my life. It was like, imagine being in a library and this person is like eating a apple and you're like crunching it. And it was like the hugest apple you could, I swear it was like a 30-minute apple intake session. And then she like gets up and she's like this big. I'm like, this chick. I kept giving her, and I know I was giving her dirty looks because I kept turning around and be like, are you freaking kidding me?
She probably burned that whole apple up while eating it.
Yeah, she probably did. She was that freaking skinny, man.
And just by the sounds of it, it took that long.
Eating like a bird, loud as hell. Like, damn it!
Without a mic for ASMR.
At the end of the day, I was just thankful to not get put on a jury, not get called upstairs to go on a jury, and I got my stupid little green paper at the end of the day that said, I don't have to freaking come here again for a year!
Yay! Cheers!
Cheers! To the good life! It's small victories, folks. Small victories. We hope you guys had a great week. We hope you guys have a fabulous weekend, whatever you guys are doing. We're having a weekend off of football because Super Bowl is the following weekend.
And the only thing happening this weekend is the Pro Bowl, and we don't watch the Pro Bowl because it's just a bunch of skills challenges.
We'll be busy. We'll be busy doing other things, adulting that we have to do, working, taking care of business. But we hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. We hope you can join us on Sunday night for our lesbian love night. Lesbian love night.
Kind of like Love Line.
Kind of like Love Line. And if you haven't already, please hit that like, subscribe,
and hit that notification bell. Leave us your comments. Leave us anything you want to let us know.
Let us know what's up in your life. Let us know what's going on. And we love you guys to the moon. Mwah.
And it's so great to have you guys at dinner. And thank you guys for coming to Two Girls,
One Mukbang, where the food is great,
but the love is greater.
Bye. Bye, butters.
Bye, baby bears.
Chokehold.
That's okay.
Maybe Sunday. Who knows?
Maybe Sunday.
Bye.